And just so you guys know, if you do not like cursing, this game does have a lot of that, and it's also very, very deep and talks of suicide and depression, and if any of that makes you feel uncomfortable, please feel free to click away. And yeah. So if that doesn't scare you away and you're interested, let's get to the video. I'll see you guys there. Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is CheesefakeVG, and welcome to part 4 of Actual Sunlight. Today, I have a face cam, and we're continuing where we left off. I don't know if I talked to this person. I did. Okay. Do I talk to this person? Nope. My career passion is not to be stabbed by a homeless guy. I Stabbed Homeless Guy by Evan Winter, uncertified life coach. When you step down to do your daily 1-hour personal career goal, timeout, focus, affirmation session, what aims you to the max? What motivates you and engages you to take it to the next level? I mean, we'd all like to imagine the possibility of prosperity for everyone, or at least everyone of our ethnicity with a similar education background, but some people are winners, whereas others are merely honest. In the past, it was relevant for people to look at their professional arc a lot differently. What's your 5-year plan? What's your 10-year plan? What type of commute or living environment really meets your personal needs? What sort of retirement situation are you advising, and how would you like to see it defined benefit pension plan invested? Today, however, the good news is that none of these questions matter. Today, it is simply sufficient to ask yourself, would or would you rather not drink yourself to sleep on an event every night? Nobody likes a 2-hour commute, but would you rather walk 17 blocks in the dead of winter for a cup of soup? Nobody appreciates an ability to visit the dentist, but would you rather get your teeth clubbed out by a disgruntled police officer? And the people on the top, they wonder how they ever lost this plot to begin with. Why did we ever give anyone anything, they say? Why didn't we just ask them if they would rather be stabbed by a homeless guy? I don't know what to say, but I don't want to give him something. Or I want to give him something. Thanks, pal. You got a smoke? No. Sorry, man. I'm smoking. Haha. Because I'm fly. Christmas Bull Shrimp by Evan Winter. When I think of what it would mean to be a grown-up, I have an unshakable impression of going home for Christmas Eve with my wife and my infant children. There are 3 of them. They are all equally infantile, but they're not triplets. It's snowing outside, even though it never snows on Christmas Eve in Toronto anymore. And as my parents open the front door that I just knocked on with one of those big brass tanks, even though we never had one, and obviously I don't know what it's even called, the heavenly aroma of an industrial bakery licks us across the face. Though through all this, my wife is so hot. She looks in the compilation of every girl who ever wasted my life. My father hands me a cigar, gives me the good news. We're both amazing at playing the acoustic guitar. It's a Christmas miracle. Later on in that evening, I'm sitting in bed with my wife when she tells me that she will always love me and that we will never die. And that's all I think about when I think of having kids. How much of a failure that I am, that I cannot cause the world that I've described here to exist. Take the streetcar to work? Yes. He stares straight ahead. I'm not sitting right next to somebody. Well, there's only... Oh, I didn't mean to go there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Evan. I want to go here. Turn the headphones up and wait? Yes. That red-haired guy keeps looking at me. I guess we'll talk to him. Hey, excuse me. All Strangers Are Entrepreneurs by Evan Winter. Hi! I noticed that you made eye contact with me for half a second, and then immediately regretted it. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a fudging a-hole. I'm disgusting. Do I want to talk to you because I sincerely cherish the genuine sense of community and goodwill towards men? Nope! I'm an absolute loser. Bothering one stranger after another, an awkward revelation of my own failure. I'm looking for somebody to become my downline in a multi-leveling market scheme. I think you ought to change your religions. I'm one of those charity people who used to wear an apron so people would know to avoid me. I want to ask you out for coffee. Rub your shoulders while the dirty sleeves of my jean jacket infect your pores, and then try to have sex with you before you realize that I'm unemployed. I'm that legitimately horrible and sad person that you could one day be like. That one dumb story, the one dumb story happened to, the one who got a DUI. And then they found weed in my car, plus the money I stole from work. My family's dead and I have no friends and I'm desperate for anybody to talk to. Even though I have nothing to say and I know that nobody likes me. Or maybe you would like me, but you don't want to know. I'm that weird. Bitter a-hole who barks at cashiers and hits on waitresses and holds up the universe. But I'm a human being and there's nothing that I can do to make God stop loving me. Everywhere I go, I tell a few people that can barely stand me the exact same thing. That everyone is just way too uptight about talking to strangers. Even though I am exactly the reason that absolutely nobody wants to. Then I say, chill out. Or some other extremely dated piece of slang that solidifies me as even more creepy. This is when you realize I'm trying to look at your boobs, or your shoes, or that I don't even have confidence in your eyeline. He has a foot fetish then. And some type of instinct dawns on you that says, hey, your shoelace is untied. Oh, thanks. Sorry, you gotta feel that beat. Oh, he's got a migraine. Do for a living. We're just like everyone else. Do we work in marketing, in finance, for the government, for the people, for good, for evil? Doesn't matter. No matter what, if we can make money off of it, and you ask us if we can do it, we say yes. If you ask us what we do is effective, the middle managers who hired us, whose job security depends on us having effective, will tell you yes. If you ask us if we want to do is not important, we'll point into the direction of the media channel that makes a living off reporting on our industry, and they will say yes. A lie that everybody can pay their mortgage and become truth faster than you would believe. But in the end, we're really just a bunch of white people pushing piles of money around in circles, while reality occurs in the parts unknown. We go to conferences, and the maid breaks their backs cleaning our hotel rooms. We eat at restaurants while the cook trips and immolate each other in the blistering oil. Dinners have heart attacks buffing floors on graveyard shifts for 30 years, and all of this for what? Networking. Best practices. Leadership. But don't let anyone tell you into the network that we don't practice anything, or don't lead anyone anywhere someplace fudged up, where we get paid and they get dick. Then everyone goes home and does their job the same way anyways, doing the exact same thing whatever the boss wants. So who are we? What do we do here? We send emails. We go to meetings. We hope that one day high enough to become invincible and be rewarded when we fudge everybody and everything up. Sometimes I think I could go my whole career without doing a single useful material thing. Did a street sweeper eclipse my social utility the day he picked up a piece of gum? Oh, I took off my clothes. Not clothes. This is Russell. He's like a less successful version of my brother. Whereas my brother gets paid handsomely to do basically nothing, and can hire all of the lawyers and accountants in the world to defend it. Russell has mattered and limited in the middle class version of this, being a sycophantic little shrimp head. He works from home, so much that he doesn't have to bother having a desk anymore. In fact, he really only shows up to the office to watch sports highlights on the plasma screen that we bought to facilitate better team cooperation. He's the kind of person whose enthusiasm is so facile and transparent that everything he says to you feels like an insult to your intelligence, assuming you have any. When it's all over and anyone is actually asking has been completely outsourced, the Russells of the world, the last men standing in the corporate megaverse. They'll be on the conference calls to their bosses in China, going on about how everything is going great, just great, except for the following people who really let them down. Yeah, they're just not hitting it. They're not getting it. They're looking for this stuff around, and geez, I don't know. It's just not right. But what do you guys think? What's up, bro? Nothing, man. Hey, can you ask your brother if he's interested in the thing I told him about? What thing? Trust me, bro, he'll know what I mean. It's an amazing opportunity. Cool. I haven't seen him in a while, but I'll let him know. Fudge. Alright. This is my office. From Roy Parsons, President and CEO, to sender. Subject: Vacation alert. Please note that I will be out of the office this week, Monday through Thursday inclusive. If you are writing about the numerous large projects that Key delivers due on Friday afternoon, please note that my calendar on Friday morning is limited due to the networking jog/brunch. If you are a client, please rest assured that I will cursory review your work 10 minutes before you're supposed to have it. Blame others for my total lack of context regarding what even it is, and ask it completely restarted and refinished in a matter of hours, regardless of merit and or necessity of my proposed improvements to it. I bought my job, and I'm a clown. And my bomb destroyer, though, is a god-awful television pilot that I wrote about how genius I am, who brings a magical finishing touch to all the work company, who is overemployed in the bask of my creative glory despite my near continuous absence, and my petulant, childish, and my total lack of solidarity with people that I'm supposed to be leading. There's a scene where the beautiful 22-year-old graphic designer intern tells me how artistically inspired she was by the mixtape I gave her of all my favorite bands, including the one I used to play in. I seriously have no idea what the heck I'm doing. I seriously have no idea how retarded I am. Very truly, Roy Parsons, President, CEO, Chief Creative Officer, Ideas Guy. Is this my office? I want to go to my office. From Paula, Senior Partner Chairwoman, to all staff, my resignation / live your dreams, priority high. Dearest employees, it's with all bitterness, mixture of joy and sadness that I must announce my divestment of resignation of this company, effective immediately. While I would have preferred to be available with help in numerous surprise obstacles that will be present, the timing of my departure coincided with existing travel plans that could not have been changed, without my elite passenger status on Air Canada at risk. When I began my career as an employee at the agency similar to ours over 15 years ago, things were more difficult. All my peers seemed to question my opinions, dismiss my ideas, and even make faces at me if I was some kind of stupid idiot. For me, the meaning of this was clear. I was much more capable, creative, and out of the box than everybody around me. A true maverick. With the agreement of my husband and his financial support, I found this organization. Oh, sorry. The point of the story is clear. You've got to live your values. You've got to choose the life that you want to live. And you got to make it happen. Just like I did. I often ask myself why you seem so stressed out and miserable, and a horrifically and ignorant force, oblivious to his own recklessness, is compelling to you to do whatever makes any sense. Someday, I hope you realize that you can do whatever you want. You just have to go for it. Then the next chapter in your life, for example, will be through a line of motivational handbags that I message deleted. Is there an extra stapler in here? I can't find my stapler. Sorry, man. I ain't touching any of this shrimp. The well-informed and worthwhile opinions that fill the trash cans of agencies around the world. I like the idea of having statements specifically talk to and impact a product on my customers, but how are we really telling our brand story? This still image of an inanimate object really needs to have a stronger sense of motivational movement throughout. This line of meaningless rhetorical in this thing that is fundamentally about absolutely nothing really isn't adding any value. I saw this thing last night in a movie, and I loved it. And of course you should be just as good, because even though our budget is a 16 of what to create that, I can still remember the time when I was only half. Okay, here's the deal. I don't like this thing. I don't have any real reason for disliking it. I just like in the way certain people don't like pickles, or reggae. It's just an ideal preference. I didn't go to school for marketing or advertising, or design, writing, or anything like that. I got a job in a corporation and one day decided to shelve me here because they figured at least there would be a hard limit to how much damage I could do. Another possibility is that I'm actually very intelligent, but I'm wrong gender or ethnicity, and I needed to be put somewhere prominent, but ultimately harmless. Either way, I've either come to not care that my actions are devoid or any rationale, or even more dangerously, I believe that my intuitions represent some sort of natural capability. I've either been like this or and consequently started my own company because I'm incapable of working somewhere else, or it happened to be after being promoted to a high level enough to stop people bothering you to disagree with you. So, I'm not sure about the blue. That guy's walking in a trash can. Well, almost knocked over my chocolate milk. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is CheesefakeVG. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, share with a friend, subscribe if you're new. It is free, and I will see you all in the next video.